started this. So my roommate's a weirdo. She put Perry on my shoulder. There she is.
YouTube.
We like to do random creepy things. Like, we like to put this little guy up at different places or sneak him in different places to scare the shit out of each other. It's not as much fun as when me and my friends were doing the same thing with a Furby. Now, obviously that is freaking scary. Furbys, man. Furbys. And they're coming back. They are coming back, and they're going to kill us all.
Rant about Furbys?
Dude, they seriously are. There's pictures of them with freaking knives coming out and shit. And they have, like, little, like, LED eyes now.
We are
and
not
the
ready.
one is so creepy. We are not ready. We are not prepared. This is how the world's gonna end. Fuck the zombies. It's gonna be Furbys.
I'm trying to think what my favorite childhood thing was.
If it was a Furby, you had a terrible childhood.
It's not a Furby. It's not a Furby.
Good. I'd probably have to kill you if you said it was a Furby.
You know, it's not a Furby.
Favorite childhood toy?
That's what I was kind of going on the basis of. No.
I'd have to say either my no-name bear that my mom hates because he's got a hunchback and one leg shorter than the other.
Hunchback.
And he's got really long arms for no reason. Or probably my whole collection of Lion King toys. Yeah, probably my whole collection of Lion King toys.
I had a dog. A stuffed dog.
Aww.
Well, my sister stole him. It's great.
What?
Oh, Buddy.
Buddy? Dog named Buddy.
I wasn't creative.
Hey, I had a bear named No Name Bear. Or no, actually it was Nothing Named Bear when I was little. Nothing Named Bear.
Awesome.
I miss my Nothing Named Bear. I should have brought him. Instead I brought Barnabas and Pinky. My Build-A-Bear from my boyfriend and my Walrus from my boyfriend. Pinky! Because the big dress, because I'm not creative. And Barnabas! My Walrus. He's very soft. I love them. And Perry belongs to Kate along with her like 50 giraffes she's got hidden around here. Like El Jefe.
There's only 2 giraffes.
It feels like so much more.
Just 2?
She's obsessed with giraffes.
It's a problem.
It's actually not that much of a problem. I like giraffes too. But not nearly as much as she does.
No.
And she also has Pikachu slippers. They're awesome. They're
You
very
will never
adorable.
be as cool as me.
That's debatable. Oh, you got another giraffe, because she's got the fat giraffe I drew on her birthday card.
It wasn't her birthday, it was a Valentine's Day.
Valentine's. Oh yeah, I forgot. We were each other's Valentines. Because we don't need men.
Except you have a boyfriend and I don't. Well, just kidding.
Hey, you don't always need a man. And it's true.
Ain't need no man.
There's nothing wrong with being single. But there's also nothing wrong with being in a couple.
Ain't
Unless it's an abusive relationship, then you get the frig out of that.
Ain't no teamwork.
Man.
Wait, go.
Oh, you're gonna stop being creepy now? This video really has no point, does it?
Hey, look! Pikachu!
Pikachu! He matches my shirt. Pikachu!
Is it
matches
bad that I
my
kept
shirt.
this?
No. I have my whole little box of Pikachu stuff at home. Some of it's erasers.
There's a special reason for this, which is not going on the YouTubes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll figure that out later.
What
Pikachu!
What else were we talking about? Creeps. We were
Creeps.
talking about creeps.
Do that creep. Ah, do that creep.
It's time for the rant on creeps, Ginny. Go.
Wait. Before we go off the Pikachu subject, my friend from my Modern Directions class doesn't know what Pikachu is.
That's scandalous.
It's terrible.
Boo those.
I'm gonna have to show her a picture of Pikachu tomorrow. She doesn't know who Pikachu is.
Boo you.
It's
whore.
sad. It's really sad. She's like our age. She doesn't know who Pikachu is.
Boo you.
Because we were watching Gangnam Style, and I was just like, oh yeah, you know the ginger chick is Pikachu. And she was just like, what's Pikachu?
Who's Pikachu?
I was like,
Who are you?
you don't... What?
What happened Your childhood.
I know, right? Okay. So, creeps. I've got a lot of them.
She does.
On YouTube, in real life, high school, college. Got them all. I actually had, he's now one of my friends, but I did have a boy wait outside of my bedroom, waiting for me. I don't know how long he was there, but when I opened the door, he was like sitting up against my door and almost fell on my feet. Yeah. Then there was another guy who literally waited outside the bathroom for me. Like, it's one thing if I was hanging out with him and was like, oh yeah, wait a minute, I gotta pee. But I literally just like walked out of my friend's room, went to the bathroom, didn't say anything to either of them or whatever. I come out, he's like waiting for me. And he waited for me like a good 15, 20 minutes. Like, I was trying to avoid him because he's just a jackass. But I had to sneak out of the bathroom. I like waited till he wasn't looking, and then I ran to the trash can, and I literally did like one of those things where like the bush moves or whatever. I hid behind the trash can until I was around the corner and ran to my room. Can't help it. Elliot was creepy. Oh, and then that guy had the nerve to call me like a piece of trash. Or no, he said that I basically used him like a tissue, like blew my nose at him and threw him away.
I like the whole little sass thing you got on there. It's like, excuse
You
me.
do not post shit like that about me on Tumblr.
Sassy Janine is sassy.
Especially when I didn't do squat.
Oh, God.
He was being a jerk to my friends. He was being a jerk to me. And he needed to realize it. And I didn't actually do anything to him. He was just like, oh, you're like the leader. You little minions. He literally messaged my friends and told them, like, I don't know what Janine's done to you, and since you're like her little minions or whatever. And I'm just like,
not a minion.
Yeah. First of all, they were like, we're not minions. The only thing I was in charge of is getting people together to eat, because I was the only one who was hungry enough and annoyed enough to go get people together to eat. And
Not organized.
he didn't live on my floor. He did not. He lived like 3 floors down. Kate didn't live on my floor either, but she basically lived on my floor anyway, even though she didn't actually live on it. So she was just like always there when we were planning dinner, you know? So a couple times we forget to invite him, like, because I was just like that was when I was getting annoyed, and I was just like, you guys pick when we go to eat, because I'm getting sick of always being the one planning it. So, like, a couple times, like I said, we went down without him because we just forgot, because we usually just knocked on everybody's doors and went down, or whatever. So, like, the one night he comes down, and, like, we're already in there, and he's there with, like, his roommate and their friends or whatever, and it's just like, oh, hey guys, or whatever, like, trying to basically act like we were avoiding him and stuff, and honestly, we really weren't. We just kept forgetting to invite him to things. That's really all it was. And he took it as me telling my friends not to hang out with him and all this other stuff, and it was just stupid. But then he goes and writes a huge Tumblr post trashing me. And I automatically blocked him from Facebook. I, like, sent him a message. I was just like, you do not write stuff like that. You do not. And he's just like, I'm sorry. I took down the post. I didn't know that this was how this happened, and this is what happened with this, or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, well, you know what? You didn't actually take the time to talk to me. Because he tried to talk to me, but, the one day he actually went up to my room and knocked for me, I was up home for, like, a dentist or a dermatologist appointment or whatever. Like, I was legit home. And I guess when he knocked on the door, like, my roommate or her friends were in there, because he's like, oh, I heard someone saying, it's Elliot, don't answer it, and stuff like that. It was just, and my friend even told him that I wasn't there, and that I was home. And he still went on that whole rampage and whatnot. And, yeah, now I'm not friends with him. I don't speak to him, and he's still blocked on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, there was that. But
What else have you been creeped on?
oh, this video would be way too long if I actually listed all the people I've been creeped on. Plus, I'm running out of time. So maybe I'll do another part 2 to my creep video. You guys want? All right.